Hello all and welcome back to another wonderful Builders Highlights video. Today we are here once again on the Ponytown community subreddit, and we're going to take a look at some of the builds that you guys have made and give my thoughts and opinions and things like that. So starting off, we have a series of builds here by this person here, very long name. They have just a lot of different pixel stuff, like the Lucky Mario Super Block thing, a PS4 controller, and Superman versus Batman kind of logo thing going on, even a Christmas tree and Pikachu. There's a lot of really cool builds by this person. They're making a lot of really cool pixel art, and I just kind of wanted to show that to start off to kind of tease you guys into this, because there's other things similar to this, such as this one here by this user. Also, again, very hard to pronounce or say or whatever, but as you can see, we have these like robots that this person made, and I think this looks so incredible. Like it looks like actual robots or something, and I just wanted to show that because it's so cool. The use of rakes for like ribs or whatever this is supposed to be, that looks really cool. I guess these are more like ribs. The crowbars make excellent ribs. The rakes are more of like a I don't even know, but it makes it look like a robot, and that's so cool. Even the rakes has like claws for the hands, and the iron pieces there for like the feet. This thing has like a gun and everything. It looks so cool. It even has like wings. These are so freaking cool. They even use like straws for like wiring or like tubes or something. It just looks so freaking amazing. This is incredible. But there's also another thing that's incredible that is similar to this, which is this one here. It's by the same user. They made themselves a dinosaur, a T-Rex, whatever you want to call it. I think this looks incredible. They used all kinds of stuff like melons and avocados and cucumbers and these like leaf piles and bushes and flowers and all kinds of stuff, and it just makes this really cool looking dinosaur. I don't know how they did it. I don't know how people do stuff like this, but people just do stuff like this sometimes, and it's like, what the heck is going on? How are you doing cool things like this? That's not possible. How is that possible? I don't know how that's possible, but it is somehow, and these people are doing it in Ponytown every single day. So those are some more of the artsy kind of side of like the builder highlights and everything like that. So let's take a look at some actual builds rather than some of these like more artsy stuff. I imagine this took up like basically all of their objects, by the way, because this is a lot of objects. But anyway, this one here, this one is interesting to me because they decided to take on my 64 build limit challenge. So let's click on this. Let's get a bigger image of this. And this is this. I wanted to share this just because it's actually a pretty good build, considering that they limited themselves to 64 items. I think they did a pretty good job with the challenge that I set forth in the 64 limit build challenge, and I think it looks good. I'm not sure why, not super unsure why they put like watermelons over here and on these tables. Very confused on that. I think they could have like moved around these like 3 food items here or something, or just turn that into one object or something. I think there's a lot of improvements that can be made, but I think they did a pretty good job considering that they only had 64 objects to work with. I would definitely like rearrange a lot of this stuff, but if you rearranged it very slightly, you would end up with something that looks pretty good. As well, you didn't have to like make the candles visible because like it's, you know, it's still there. But anyway, that's that one. I think it was just a lovely little attempt. It's not the greatest thing ever, but like I said, I think it's just a lovely little attempt at that challenge. But anyway, here we go. Here is the last one that I want to show you guys. This one is pretty nice. And it seems to be a rather new build, because as they said in their post, Green Flame here said that their friend showed them some building tricks and now they want to move there. So this is, I assume this is their build, and it's like something that they worked on after learning a couple of tricks. Maybe it's the thing that other person built and this is them showing it or something. I don't know. But regardless, this is excellent. If this really is like one of the first builds you did after learning some of these tips from this person, this is even better because they did some really good job with the plants, the way they lined them up this way. I probably would have changed that very slightly, maybe even done something else entirely, but I think it looks lovely. The 2 plants here, like sitting very, very close to the edge of the water, it looks a little bit weird, but you know, you got to work with what you got. The candles and the water with the rose vases on there, I think that looks lovely as well. Even though it's kind of weird for a vase to be floating in the water, I think it looks pretty cool. I think it works here somehow. I don't know why. It just looks good. You could probably replace that with just a stray like laying rose or something instead of doing that. Maybe you can even mix in the colors a little bit so that it's like a little bit of diversity there or something. I don't know, but it looks pretty good there. The little cabinets here, if as long as that's like one of the ones that are actually sitting on the ground, I think that's a great place for that, because it looks like a locker that you would put your clothes in before you hop into the pool or something, or your shoes or something. I don't know, it just looks like it looks like it belongs there. It looks like it's supposed to be there. I don't know. Again, excellent use of like bushes and plants and stuff down here in the bottom right corner as well as on the left corner. I would personally, with these, I would probably change that up a little bit and make it a little bit more diverse and things like that, putting in some flowers and stuff. With these bushes over here, they're not bushes, they're potted plants, but I might not necessarily say make that more diverse and everything like that, so that looks fine there. But with these things in the corners, I think it would look pretty cool if it was more diverse and you had some flowers mixed in there and everything. I think it would look cool that way, but overall it looks good the way it is. I'm not a huge fan of the square tables for some reason. I love the round tables versus the square tables, but of course, square tables look fine, and these look excellent here. Not sure why the muffin table is placed where it is, but hey, you know, why not? Why not have muffins? And again, looking at the bedroom, they have an excellent bedroom here. They have this like lantern tree thingy and everything like that, double bed, bookshelf, everything that you really need in a bedroom or something. Maybe if I was to change this, maybe I'd put like a table right here on this side of the bed or something. That way, like, it's a little nightstand or something. But it looks good. It looks really good. And of course, the area that they're sitting at looks excellent as well. Did I mention the colors yet? Because they did a really good purple pink kind of mix and everything, other than this spot up here where they kind of did like a rainbow type thing for some reason. Honestly, if you're gonna do like the rainbow thing here, I would have just went ahead and did the whole rainbow all the way across or something, instead of just doing like 4 colors. But hey, you know, that's just me, unless that's some kind of pride flag that I just don't recognize. But again, we have watermelon. We have watermelon. I don't know what's up with the watermelon. Maybe it's a meme that's going on right now. I don't know. But excellent stuff here on the table. They have some stuff up here. I'm not super huge fan of like these windows here. It looks weird to me because it's like, why is there so many windows in a row right here? It looks a little bit weird. Maybe it's meant to depict one long window, but even that would look kind of weird, because this is just a weird spot for a window because you just have so much stuff covering it up and everything. And again, I'm not a huge fan of this other thing where people put like crystal tree limbs and stuff like that in different places, or cookie limbs and stuff like that. I don't know why people do this, but it just seems like this thing where people would just like place it down somewhere and it's like, oh, that looks good, even though it's just like in a totally random spot. I think that other build did it as well. This one, yeah, it just kind of has like random tree limbs. Like, what is going on with this? That doesn't look good. This one right here in the middle kind of looks good because it looks like it's actually like connected to some stuff, but the other two just like, they're just kind of like there. They're just there. But anyway, this build overall is excellent. I really love the storage room. Excellent use of like the bag and the barrels and everything else like that. They even threw in a torch there to kind of have it lit up at night and everything. Excellent. I think this is an excellent build, probably one of the best ones out of the actual proper builds that I've seen in this in a little good bit. But it looks good. I'm a huge fan of it, and that is going to do it for this episode of Builder's Highlight. I hope you enjoyed it. Here's some more builds. I'll scroll through the subreddit as we finish off our outro or whatever like that. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do consider liking, subscribing, sharing. This is an excellent build right here. I should have included this in a proper vid. They even have like a little banana with the offline plushie. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you will consider liking, subscribing, sharing, doing all those wonderful things like that. Maybe even consider becoming a channel member or something like that, because that helps out the channel a lot. And if you do any number of those wonderful things, I greatly appreciate it. And you become wonderful. But you don't just become wonderful, you also get access to wonderful content such as this. And I think we all want that. So do those wonderful things, and until next time, stay wonderful.